Leo, we will now be having a look to see how your special person is feeling, what they're thinking in regards to this situation. Leo. Okay, there's someone here that feels like you are fulfilling their wishes. This is very beautiful. We've got the Nine of Cups. This is a wish or a dream come true. So someone's feeling very hopeful about a current connection or about a current situation here. There's a lot of Cups cards, okay? 4 out of the 6 are Cups cards here. It's all about emotion for this person. They feel like they're getting closer to you emotionally because they're going from the 7 of Cups to the 9, the Knight to the Queen. I feel it may be something that occurs here because the 7 of Cups can often be seen as scattered energy, is finally going to know where you stand, or finally where they stand emotionally speaking. So there may be something that happens within this time frame where the person starts to feel more for you, Leo. Especially if there was things that were, you know, if they felt a little bit confused, which they may still feel, okay? So you may see some confusion. They may be feeling a lot of different things, really unsure of how to get down to the bottom of what they're feeling, so to speak. And seeing that could definitely indicate that they're going from a somewhat cloudy judgment to clarity. Because this person may be feeling, okay, all of this going on, but eventually they're going to get to the Queen of Cups. So I'm led to believe that something may happen here that is going to want this, it's almost like they're going to want to hold on to you tighter. See how tightly he's holding on to the Pentacles? It could be something happens here and it makes, you know, this person fear losing you. And they may grow, you know, they may grip you, hold you a little bit tighter, Leo. Want you closer, want you near. So maybe that's what that Four of Pentacles is, holding close, clinging to something, not necessarily being closed off to it, but they may get more possessive. And if it's the past that's coming in around you, it could be someone else showing you interest, Leo, and they may not necessarily like it, but maybe they'll need clarity. Maybe it's like they need to see that someone else wants you. And then they're finally going to wake up a little bit more and say, wow, okay, there's a potential for me losing this person, losing you, Leo, to someone else. And I don't think that sits well with them, very much so. Hence why they may be coming up as the Four of Pentacles. Because this, see how this is solid, you know, the solid stone slab, the pentacles are real, they can be touched. This is all daydream. So they're going from daydreaming to having things in concrete, having things in like solid, down pat. So I'm wondering what it is that happens here between the both of you to make this person feel this way. And their emotions for you grow. Maybe they're transitioning. Beautiful feeling of emotion here, Leo, for this person. Getting more attached to you, maybe even falling in love. The Queen of Cups can represent divine feminine energy. And it can represent things like falling in love, falling very deeply. And that's what it is. That's what they're feeling. The Holy Grail. They could also see, maybe this is the jealousy thing, the thing that happens, but you see how the Knight of Cups approaches the mountain here? This person may be feeling like things are reaching a point of some kind, an intense point. But they can see what's ahead, but they're still willing to go through with it. So the road might get a little bit bumpy for the both of you, or whatever it is that happens, but they're still here. Or it could indicate they want to reach new heights with you. They're ready for something bigger, okay? And they may offer you that because you have 2 knights, and knights make offerings. You can see that that knight has, you know, it's emotion. He's this cup of emotion. So there's someone that might really want to emotionally solidify things with you, but also physically. So for some of you, it could be that they're ready to move in. It could be that they're ready to give you something that proves their love for you, Leo. Something in the physical realm that you can see, touch, feel, experience as a token of your love for each other, as a token for how this person feels about you. So maybe this is their way of expressing that to you. But there's wish fulfillment. Or, you know, they could even be anxious about something. You know, sometimes I feel the Seven of Cups can be like presuming things. And maybe they've sort of halted a bit. Okay, the Knight sort of put things on hold a little bit because they've been anxious. But you might say something or reveal something that's going to put all their cups in order. Notice how these cups are sort of swirling about, not really having any direction or flow. And now all of a sudden they're all lined up very nicely. So this is possibly this person wanting direction or wanting a plan. They may ask you, like, where do you see this going? Where do you see ourselves in 12 months, maybe 5 years, you know, whatever it is that they're asking you about. I think it's to get things in order for themselves. Or they may communicate to you they want the traditional, let's take it step by step kind of energy. But I think for the most part, they feel solid. If they don't have consistency in this connection, Leo, they want consistency. If they do have that already, then there's very beautiful energy of complacency here, feeling very happy. Could it be a keeping something from you? I don't think so. The way in which they show it might be very interesting. The Four of Pentacles isn't very revealing. It's not some elaborate display or anything. It's more him just here, sitting, watching, waiting. It could be that they're waiting for you to, maybe for you to love them back, Leo. Maybe they're waiting for you to sort of put everything in a row, lay it all out there on the table so this person knows where this is going, they know where you're at type thing. Maybe this is something they need to hear from you. So it's interesting to see this come up. What else do we have here? Okay, there could be someone who is a little bit stubborn or set in their ways right now. Okay, they're a little bit not budging, not making much movement. This Knight is stationary, this one's still moving. The Queen is stationary here, but she's got her toes dipped in the water. So they might be testing you with something. I feel like she's could be emotionally pushing some boundaries here. It's either they're testing themselves with you in your relationship, or they may be testing you with something. It doesn't necessarily have to be emotional, but it could be. They may be testing you to see how hard you'll fight for something, how badly you want this prize, how badly you want the Holy Grail, and the Holy Grail in question would be your relationship together. So maybe it's their way of seeing how far you'd take this, the lengths that you are willing to go to. Because there's a wish fulfilled, so some of you may be fulfilling that person's wish, and then that's where that complacency come in, where they're fully like, okay, I'm sure now, they've done this for me, we've gone over this, they've shown me how badly they want this, okay, now I'm good, now I'm satisfied, I've overcome whatever this is that this person feels they have to overcome with you by their side. I will leave your reading at that though, Leo, so thank you again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it.